Switzerland, land of majestic mountains, charming villages, and pristine lakes. Among these natural wonders, nestled in the heart of the Bernese Oberland, lies a hidden gem, Lake Blausee. Its name, meaning blue lake in German, hints at the captivating beauty that awaits visitors. Imagine a place where time seems to stand still. The first glimpse of Lake Blausee is often enough to take your breath away. Its crystal-clear turquoise waters, reflecting the surrounding verdant forest, create an ethereal and almost surreal atmosphere. But Lake Blausee is more than just a pretty picture. Lake Blausee is often referred to as the jewel of the Bernese Oberland. This small, heart-shaped lake is nestled amidst a stunning landscape of towering mountains, lush forests, and verdant meadows. The lake itself is relatively small, covering an area of just over 6 acres. But what it lacks in size, it more than makes up for in beauty and tranquility. The water is so clear that you can see right to the bottom, revealing ancient tree trunks that have long since fallen into the lake. These submerged giants, perfectly preserved by the cold, clear water, create an eerie yet mesmerizing underwater landscape. The lake is fed by underground springs, which filter the water and give it its unique turquoise hue. But Lake Blausee is more than just a pretty face. It is a place where nature and history intertwine seamlessly. It is a place steeped in history and legend, with stories that have been passed down through generations. One popular tale tells the story of a beautiful maiden with blue eyes who died of a broken heart after the loss of her beloved. Her sorrow was so profound that it left a lasting mark on the lake. Her tears, so the story goes, filled the lake and gave it its distinctive blue color, a hue that continues to captivate visitors to this day. Whether you believe the legend or not, there's no denying the romantic allure of Lake Blausee. The serene atmosphere and stunning views make it a perfect spot for couples and dreamers alike. Nature enthusiasts will be captivated by the diversity of flora and fauna that call this area home. From vibrant wildflowers to elusive wildlife, there's always something new to discover. Hikers can explore the network of trails that wind their way through the surrounding forests and mountains, offering breathtaking views and a sense of adventure. In the heart of this natural wonderland, you'll also find a charming hotel and restaurant, offering a warm welcome and a taste of local hospitality. It's the perfect place to relax and soak in the beauty of Lake Blausee. The first thing you notice about Lake Blausee is the color. It's not just blue, it's a whole palette of blues, from turquoise to sapphire, all swirling together. The water shimmers and dances in the sunlight, reflecting the sky and the trees like 1,000 tiny mirrors. Surrounding the lake is a dense forest, a tapestry of greens woven with the occasional splash of color from wildflowers. Towering pine trees stand sentinel along the shore, their branches reaching out over the water like protective arms. The air is filled with the scent of pine needles and damp earth, a refreshing change from the city's exhaust fumes. The water of Lake Blausee is so clear that you can see straight to the bottom. The lake bed is littered with fallen trees, their branches reaching up towards the surface like ghostly fingers. Fish dart in and out of the sunken logs, their scales flashing silver in the sunlight. It's like peering into another world, a secret realm hidden beneath the surface. The clarity of the water is due to the underground springs that feed the lake. These springs filter the water, removing any impurities and leaving it crystal clear. As you stand on the shore, gazing out at the still water, you can't help but feel a sense of peace wash over you. Dotted around the lake are massive boulders, remnants of a time when glaciers carved their way through the landscape, leaving behind these monumental stones. These silent giants, some of them larger than a house, seem to stand guard over the lake, their rough surfaces etched with the passage of time, telling stories of ancient eras. They are a reminder of the powerful forces that shape this landscape and the enduring beauty that nature creates, a beauty that has stood the test of millennia. These boulders are not just impressive geological formations, they also provide a habitat for a variety of plants and animals, creating a thriving ecosystem. Mosses and lichens cling to their surfaces, adding splashes of color to the gray stone, creating a vibrant mosaic of life. Small animals, like squirrels and chipmunks, use the crevices and hollows as shelter, finding safety and sustenance among the rocks. Even birds find refuge among the boulders, building their nests high up on ledges, safe from predators, ensuring the continuation of their species. Lake Blausee isn't just a feast for the eyes. It's a place with stories to tell. Stories whispered on the wind, carried on the scent of pine, etched into the ancient stones. For centuries, people have been drawn to this magical place. They came to marvel at its beauty, to find solace in its tranquility, and to leave behind their own mark on its history. You can almost feel the presence of those who came before. The echoes of their presence linger, reminding us that we are just the latest in a long line of admirers of this special place. One of the most enduring legends associated with Lake Blausee is a tale of love and loss. It's the story of a young couple, deeply in love, who would meet by the lake each day. They would sit on a particular boulder, gazing into each other's eyes, their love reflected in the blue waters of the lake. But their happiness was short-lived. Tragedy struck when the young man, while out hunting in the mountains, lost his footing and fell to his death. The young woman, heartbroken, returned to their spot by the lake. Some say she became a spirit, forever bound to the lake, her tears forever staining the water blue. Whatever the truth of the legend, it adds a certain poignancy to the beauty of Lake Blausee. It reminds us that even in the most idyllic of settings, life can be fleeting and love can be lost. But it also reminds us of the enduring power of nature, how it can both reflect and heal our deepest emotions. Lake Blausee isn't just about the blue. It's about the stories we tell ourselves about the places we love, the connections we forge with the past, and the way that nature has of making us feel small and insignificant, yet also strangely connected to something much larger than ourselves. It's a place to reflect, to remember, and to simply be. Lake Blausee might whisper tranquility, but it also hums with opportunity. It's a place to simply be, yes, but also a place to actively experience. You can feel the energy of the mountains beckoning you to explore, to lose yourself in the beauty of the Swiss Alps. For those who like to stretch their legs, a network of hiking trails snakes its way through the surrounding forests. Trails wind through dense forests, leading you past towering trees, hidden waterfalls, and breathtaking viewpoints. The air is cool and crisp, filled with the scent of pine needles and damp earth. You can choose a leisurely stroll along the lake's edge or challenge yourself with a more strenuous climb up into the mountains. But exploring Lake Blausee isn't just about physical exertion. It's about immersing yourself in the sensory feast that nature provides. Every step is a symphony for the senses. Birdsong fills the air, a chorus of tweets and chirps. For a different perspective, rent a rowboat and glide across the lake's glassy surface. It's a chance to slow down, to appreciate the silence, and to feel a sense of connection with the water and the surrounding mountains. Lake Blausee isn't just a place for adults to reconnect with nature. It's also a playground for children, a place where their imaginations can run wild. Let them splash in the shallows, build stone towers by the water's edge, or search for frogs and other critters that call this place home. There's a specially designed playground near the restaurant, complete with swings, slides, and climbing frames. And for the truly adventurous, there's even the opportunity to try trout fishing. A visit to Lake Blausee is an opportunity to create memories that will last a lifetime, for both young and old alike. Lake Blausee, like a masterful painting, changes with the seasons. Each season unveils a new facet of its beauty, a different mood to experience. Spring bursts forth with vibrant life, a symphony of greens as the forest awakens from its winter slumber. Wildflowers dot the meadows, their colors mirrored in the crystal-clear water. Summer bathes the lake in warm sunlight, making it the perfect spot for a refreshing dip. Families gather on the shores, children splashing in the shallows, their laughter echoing through the trees. Hikers return from their mountain adventures, seeking solace in the cool shade of the forest. As autumn arrives, the landscape transforms once more. The leaves of the surrounding trees explode in a riot of color, fiery reds, burnt oranges, and golden yellows, creating a breathtaking spectacle. The air turns crisp and cool, carrying the scent of damp earth and fallen leaves. Lake Blausee, reflecting the vibrant hues of the forest, takes on an ethereal, almost magical quality. Winter cloaks the lake in a blanket of pristine snow, transforming it into a true winter wonderland. The frozen surface of the lake, a mirror reflecting the clear blue sky, invites you to lace up your skates and glide across its icy expanse. Each season at Lake Blausee offers a unique and unforgettable experience. Whether you prefer to bask in the warmth of the summer sun, marvel at the vibrant colors of autumn, or embrace the tranquility of winter, there's never a bad time to visit this magical place. Just remember to pack accordingly. Bring layers of clothing so you can adjust to the changing temperatures, especially if you plan on hiking in the surrounding mountains. And don't forget your camera. You'll want to capture the beauty of Lake Blausee in all its seasonal glory. Getting to Lake Blausee is part of the adventure. It's tucked away, like a secret only the mountains know. But don't worry, reaching this hidden gem is easier than you might think. From the nearby town of Interlaken, a charming hub nestled between two lakes, you can hop on a scenic train ride. The journey itself is a feast for the eyes, winding through the heart of the Bernese Oberland. Picture yourself gazing out the window as picturesque villages, lush meadows, and snow-capped peaks roll by. If you prefer to drive, the roads are well maintained and offer their own stunning views. And once you arrive at Lake Blausee, you'll find ample parking available. Now, you might be thinking a place this magical requires you to trek back to civilization at day's end. But fear not. Lake Blausee offers a range of accommodations for every traveler, ensuring that your stay is as enchanting as the surroundings. Right on the lake's edge, nestled amongst the trees, sits a charming hotel. This hotel blends seamlessly with the natural beauty around it. Imagine waking up to the sound of birdsong, the sun filtering through the trees, casting a warm, golden glow, and the lake shimmering just outside your window, inviting you to start your day with a sense of peace. The hotel's restaurant serves up delicious local cuisine, prepared with fresh, regional ingredients, giving you a taste of the region's culinary delights. Each meal is a celebration of Swiss flavors. If you prefer a more rustic experience, there are campsites available nearby. These sites offer a chance to connect deeply with nature. Pitch your tent under the stars, build a campfire, and fall asleep to the gentle lapping of the lake against the shore. It's an experience that soothes the soul. For those seeking a bit more comfort, there are also cozy chalets and guest houses scattered throughout the surrounding villages. These lodgings offer a homey feel, each offering its own unique charm and a warm Swiss welcome, making you feel right at home in this picturesque setting. So, there you have it. Lake Blausee, a name that rolls off the tongue like a whispered secret. It's a place that stays with you, a blue memory that surfaces long after you've left the mountains behind. You'll find yourself closing your eyes, and there it'll be, the flash of turquoise, the scent of pine, the gentle lapping of water against the shore. Go, see for yourself, walk the trails, breathe the air. Let the beauty of Lake Blausee seep into your soul. It's a place to lose yourself, and in doing so, find something more, something bigger, something blue.